What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Just Does TV. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting that button to watch this video. Glad to see you guys. Welcome back. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and share if you can. So as you guys can see from the thumbnail, we got a lot of topics to get to. We're going to get to a few things. We're going to get to Usher and the Super Bowl performance. Child, it was immaculate. It was amazing. We'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about Snoop Dogg's daughter, Cori. We're going to talk about some crazy things that's been happening around the world. Child, crazy. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about my girl, Eve. And then we're going to talk about Monique's son, child. We're going to talk about it all. So let's get right into it. I hope y'all like my hat. And it is cold in here today for some reason. I don't know why. What is going on? It's cold, but you know, my daughter knitted me this hat, and you guys can always check her out and go buy this hat. Hit me up if you want to buy the hat. It's so cute, right? I like it. Hope you like it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's get into it. Usher's Super Bowl performance, halftime Super Bowl performance. Child, it was good. What did y'all think of it? I thought it was amazing. The aesthetics. Oh my goodness, the aesthetics, the visuals. It was just, chef's kiss. But there's some things that we need to be talking about, and we need to be addressing. I got me a smoothie going on right here. But so the aesthetics was amazing. That Alicia Keys' red piano, that was a beautiful piano. I loved it. The band, the pole dancers, like everything, amazing. Child, amazing. The songs, he played a lot of the good songs that I liked, that I wanted to hear. And I was just like, yes. And then he finished it off with, yeah. That's my favorite. Ludacris and Lil Jon came out. It was amazing. I loved it. Literally, I feel like, when they put on these halftime shows, well, I ain't gonna say that. When they get the people who I like to perform the halftime shows, child, I be in heaven, and I loved it. It was so good. But let's talk about some things, child. So everybody's talking about that hug between him and Alicia Keys, and I'm saying Usher got a sweet spot for Miss Alicia Keys. I don't know if he want her to be his boo or what, but he got a soft spot for Alicia Keys. But that hug, child, I was just like, ooh, they are cozy. Like, we friends. He always hugging up on somebody's woman. Usher, stop hugging up on other people's women. I don't know. Just stop doing it. Because that hug was way too intimate. But Mr. Swiss Beats, as you guys can see, I'm going to put up the comment here. He dropped us a line and said, y'all doing too much. Y'all, not me. Y'all doing too much. Swiss Beats said y'all doing too much. So just chill out and relax. Stop doing too much. That was just a hug amongst friends. He got his woman. He is secure. Stop doing too much. Y'all doing too much, says Swiss Beats. Child, but that was Alicia Keys and Usher. What in the hell did Jermaine Dupri looking like CeeLo Green come on here with? Did y'all see this outfit? Do y'all see this outfit? I said, what in the Oompa Loompa? What? I don't care if them socks was Louis Vuitton. I really don't care if those socks was Louis Vuitton. I don't care if his underwear was Louis Vuitton. That outfit, he needs to be smacked. I said, what? When he showed up on the screen, I said, what in the CeeLo Green is this? Who in the CeeLo Green is that? Then when somebody said that was Jermaine Dupri, I said, what's happening here? What is happening here? Child, I got a kiki and a cock. I'm sure y'all did too. Because that one right there was one for the books. But I did enjoy thoroughly her guitar performance. I love me a good music instrument, and her jammed it out. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is why I love this girl. I love not only her music, but her instrumentals. Amazing. Just amazing. Amazing. I was like, go ahead, girl. I was screaming at the TV. And then the outfit, I said, yes, girl, yes. She was giving. And then Usher with his skates and all of that stuff. And, he does that too when he did that at his Vegas show. And then I heard he doing a tour now and he coming to Atlanta. All these people at my job today asking me if I'm going to that tour in Atlanta. I said, no, I'm not going to that tour in Atlanta. But he does a really good show and I know it's worth it. But them tickets is like $1,000,000. I'm not paying $1,000,000 to be standing in the crowd. I don't like crowds. I'll see Usher skate on TV like I did. Child. That was my 2 cents on Usher. Y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all thought of the Super Bowl performance. I loved it. I loved it. So let's get into the next story. So the next story is really an updated story. I think a couple of weeks ago, we did a story on Snoop Dogg's daughter, Cori, and the fact that she had a heart attack and stuff like that. She posted she posted a video. I'm going to post it after this. I'm going to actually show it and then let's talk about it.
Today is like my first day, like actually walking. And I'm so exhausted, but I'm so proud of myself. Like, I'm gaining my strength back slowly but surely. And yeah, I just love showing you guys the process of everything.
All right. So now that I got a chance to see the video and, she's up and out and about and she's walking and stuff like that. And I am so happy. I had to put her in my prayers because I felt so bad that she was so young and she had a heart attack. But I'm glad to know that she's doing better, that she's doing well. I'm just ecstatic. So I'm glad that, if you follow my other video and you kept in your prayers, thank you, Jesus, because she's doing better. So let's move on to the next story. That was a quick update. So, child, people out here be wilding. And Texas is one of them states, just like Florida, just like some other places, but definitely Florida. And this man in Texas, James Lewis Spencer, 24 years old, posed as a child online to lure this child predator out of hiding and then unalived him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to tell y'all. I don't even know what to tell y'all. Like, this is what we doing in 2024. This is what we doing in 2024. This is what we doing in 2024. He posed as a child, lured the dude out. When the dude showed up to the place where he was at, he pumed him. And that's how they ended up getting caught, because I think he was on surveillance and stuff like that. And I was just like, child, I don't even know. It's just the world is getting crazy, and I pray for everybody in the world because I don't even know. I don't even know what side to land on this, because in some sense I'm just like, but then in the other sense I'm just like, so I don't know. But let's move on. I'm just here to bring y'all the keys and the teas. So let's move on. So my girl, as y'all know, Eve is my girl. And so we just got wind that Eve is gonna drop an autobiography. Child, I'm here for it. I want to know all the tea. Her life been so secret all these years. I want to know what happened when she found out that Stevie J dropped that tape. I want to know, but I'm gonna let y'all watch the video and I'm gonna come back with my commentary. Yeah, so my girl Eve, y'all seen that she is dropping her autobiography. Y'all seen a little video, the snippet clips or whatever. And I'm here for it because I want to know all the tea. We don't know really much about her. I want to know about Gumbo 3000 and their relationship. I know she spoke a little bit while she was on that show. She spoke a little bit about the ups and downs in their relationship. I want to know what happened when Stevie J dropped that tape. Did she sue his butt? Like, I can't remember. It's been so long ago. It's been so long ago, so I can't remember what happened with that. But I know she did something, but I can't remember what she did. So I want to know about that. I want to know about a lot of the industry stuff that happened with Rough Rider. I want to know what happened, why her career, what happened, why she kind of like her career got a little stagnated and stuff like that, even though she still be on tour. I want to know what happened with her and Gwen Stefani. Like, I want to know. Tell me if y'all want to know. Drop them in the comments and tell me if y'all want to know, because I am nosy and I definitely want to know what is happening with my girl Eve. Y'all gonna go buy the autobiography? I'm gonna go buy the autobiography. I'm definitely gonna get it on something. Apple Books. What they call it? Not Apple Books. Amazon Books. Amazon Books. Kindle. I'm gonna get it on my Kindle because I need to read it. Child, I want to know. I'm excited. It was like Wendy's book. Like when Wendy dropped her first book, I was reading that book too. That was a good book too. That Wendy, her first book, that was a good book too. All right, so now we're going to get into what y'all all here for. And that is Monique's son. Ladies and gentlemen, Monique's son came online after all of that stuff she was talking last week. And he came online and was like, she is not a good mother. They have been estranged for a while. They barely even talk. She don't know his she don't know his children. All kinds of stuff. He don't even know why she made the statement that she made, because she is full of malarkey. But I'm gonna let y'all listen to what he gotta say, because he ran it for like 10 minutes, child. 10 minutes he ran it on for. But I'm gonna let y'all hear what he had to say, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna discuss.
Hi, I am Shalon. I am a stand-up comedian, Monique's oldest son. I guess I felt the need to make this video to just provide some context into this false narrative about her praying to the universe. I know to reconcile our relationship or whatever the hell it is. I wrote it all down so that way I don't go all over the place and get emotional or anything like that. So I'm going to talk like I'm reading a script, but it's just going to help me kind of stay together. To address the Club Shay interview that she did, where she states that she prays to the universe in regards to reconciling our relationship, as I stated, is odd. My mother and I both know that that is a very false narrative, and I would like to free her of having to continue telling that lie. Faith without work is dead, and neither one of us cares to put forth any effort to reconcile with the other. We are separate, as she put it, because she doesn't care to be my mother any more than I care to be her son. Neither one of us has had the desire to reach out to the other in a very long time, and I don't think that either of us anticipates that feeling ever returning. Speaking with my mother directly, in my experience, will either lead to some odd newfound moment of clarity in regards to how she was as my mother, or she retreats back to daddy to move forward with the conversation. And I'm tired of hearing my mother's truths. Newsflash, I'm not sure if people know, but standing in your truth doesn't make you noble. I'm not sure if people are aware of that. But responding this way, I feel as though it allows me to say my piece uninterrupted. To those wondering, well, why say something now? Call it a form of therapy for me, I suppose. But when her daddy had intentionally stated that they have 3 sons, but his wife is on the internet talking about the 4th son in a video that has millions of views, that rubbed me the wrong way. But anyway, to inform a child that you are not interested in being a mother at a time when that kid is the only kid that has the potential to lead a child to believe that you are not interested in them specifically. But to take it a step further, my mother had also admitted to me that she didn't do the best job that she could do, which would also make one begin to question, all of your past decisions and prior emotional interactions. But to be completely honest and fair, those were things that I was willing to get over. Nobody's perfect, we're all human, but my mother showed a clear lack of humility, compassion, and consideration when taking any level of accountability for those things. My mother does a fantastic job of acknowledging a lot of things, but she doesn't take accountability very well, and anything that she may take true accountability for, it's only at her convenience, in my experience. But if I had to guess, though, her interest in being a mother probably started around the time that she married her daddy and had his children. But that interest, obviously seemed one-sided, and as it should have been. By that time, I'm in my late teens, so to some degree, the neglect becomes easier to hide or validate, I guess you could say. There are now 2 baby boys in the house, that require attention. But still, during that time, however, I still watched her enjoy the love and admiration of total strangers more than my own. To this very day, my mother has never expressed to me when, if ever, she became interested in me as her son. That did lead me down a path of questioning my self-worth and struggling to understand the value of a mother in a child's life. In the interview, she also states that she gave me an apology. But an apology to a son from a mother that consciously showed no interest in him holds no weight. There are still women to this day that my mother will give credit to for being more of a mother to me than she ever could. Her assistant, my cousin, being one of them. Every time, though, that my mother would state that she was right here whenever I was ready, that ideology still blows my mind today, that a person could openly admit to being an uninterested, not put my best foot forward type of parent, and be so self-centered that they still express to the kid, you have to come to me when you're ready. You got to come to me for us to make this right. Okay? I'm not sure what my mother could possibly think that she has shown me in the past or have for me now that's not money, goodness gracious, that would make me want to come to her or whatever those feelings were supposed to be. A mother is supposed to be the first woman that a boy falls in love with. I loved my mother very much, but my mother loved things more than she loved me, and she would validate her love for me by giving me things and would proceed to call me ungrateful or inconsiderate if said things did not have the desired effect. I couldn't imagine what it's like to be her, though, to ask God for what you want, and then he gives you what you need, though, only for you to ignore it and have the audacity to ask God for something else. And I'm glad I don't, I'm glad I didn't do that. And when he told you no, you went to the universe instead. By no means, though, do I want to give off any type of an impression that I'm a victim of anything. That is not the case. As you can see, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'm alive. I'm happy. I'm a dad. I'm healthy, I think. I drink a lot of water. I'm getting over a cold now. I still have my days just like everybody else. And, there were a few things that she did teach me along the way. I did learn how not to love from my mother. I also learned to make sure that I never lose so much of who I am that I have to validate it through another person. And though I feel as though, in hindsight, I think she did it reluctantly, I do appreciate my mother, for showing me what the top of the mountain looks like. You know what I'm saying? It did give me perspective on what hard work and dedication can get you, but I don't want something like that at the cost of giving up something that I created. I don't want it that bad. And speaking of creations, I genuinely, truly, I really did want my mother to have a relationship with my daughter. I even thought through those intrusive thoughts that were, if she wasn't interested in you, what makes you think she's going to be interested in your kid? But it took my mother no time at all to prove that those intrusive thoughts were correct. But what I can say, good for her, the universe did, bless her with 3 other sons, and God willing, I'm sure that one of them, all 3 of them are adults now, so I'm sure that one of them, God willing, if not all 3 of them, will make her the grandmother that she wants to be. I still look forward, to that moment for her. But overall, when it comes to the boys, though, I am happy that whenever they do hear me talk, sorry, my phone did something weird, but whenever they hear me talk, they don't know what it is. They can't relate to what it is that I'm saying. My experience with my mother is not their experience with our mother. So my prayer for her and them is that they continue to see her the way that they see her now. I do also want to make sure that I say thank you to my mother for giving me life. Without that moment in time, I wouldn't have had my little one. But outside of that moment, there isn't anything that either of us has to offer the other. In my opinion, it's a waste of God's time and the universe's time for praying for something that you were not willing to put forth any effort to obtain. Putting the work into becoming Monique is more important to my mother than being my mother. And I do not believe that it was never about her being there and waiting for me, but it was supposed to be about me being there and waiting for her. My mother's value had reached such a low point in my life that I no longer found it necessary to either want to wait for her or even go to her. But like I said, man, I'm super grateful that she has the opportunity to do it all over again. I'm happy for her. I hope the Cat Williams tour goes well, but the narrative that she prays for us to reconcile is a false narrative. It's not real, and I'd appreciate it if she stopped saying stuff like that.
All right, so y'all heard what he had to say. And he's just like, he don't even know what this woman talking about. We not cool like that. She ain't cool with my child. I don't really know her like that. She was choosing men over them. His aunt, who is her assistant, was taking care of him more than his mother was taking care of him. And I'm sure Monique is going to have something to say, because anytime I swear to you, I think she Googled herself, because every time somebody says something about her, she always come back with a rebuttal, and she going to be sitting there with her zaddy, who probably don't even know this kid, and he going to have something to say about the kid that he don't even know. Child, tomorrow. I'll probably come back to y'all with another video tomorrow, because Monique and her zaddy gonna be online talking about this kid that she don't know nothing about. Anyway, but yeah, she getting exposed. And did y'all see the video where she apologized on stage because she was opening up for Cat Williams? She opening up for Cat Williams, one of his comedy shows, and she was apologized to Oprah, and she apologized to Tyler Perry. Girl, I think you $1 late and a dollar late and a dime short. I don't even know. I can't remember. But you just late, because I don't even think that's going to change anything right now. And why would you go on that show and apologize and then have somebody who's normally, when you go to those comedy shows, they take people's phone so that they can't leak the special. How did that get recorded and then leaked? So I think that was a setup, but I don't even know. I actually don't even care, but we'll be hearing from her, I'm sure, and her daddy soon. But what y'all had to think about? What y'all think about what he said? I mean, I could see it. I could see it, because people be on the road, they be busy, they be doing their own thing. whatever. People they be out there. So I don't even know. I mean, if he feels like that, he feels like that. But I'm sure they could reconcile. I think they can. I think he said she got 3 other sons, and they could be the ones that give her the grandkids that she looking for. So clearly, when she says she taking care of her family, she taking care of her children, she taking care of this, and she taking care of grandkids, it's not this one. She said it in her last one that she taking care of her family and she taking care of her grandkids, and she got kids to take care of and stuff like that, but she not taking care of this one. So what y'all think about that? But I'm sure she's gonna have something to say, so we'll wait on it. Thank you guys for stopping by. I got more tea to come. I'm gonna be in and out this week. We'll see how it goes, but I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.